Hello my beautiful people, welcome back to my channel, and if you're new, welcome to our channel. This is Mason, my name is Carla. Today I'm trying to film a birth story, just like a story time kind of video. I want to say, if you haven't subscribed, please hit that subscribe button. And don't forget to leave a comment down below and give this video a thumbs up. You leaving? Okay. You probably realize what I'm doing. You always have to check what I'm doing. And yeah, so I was 23. I'm 24 now. I was about a month, 4 weeks, and I knew. Not because I was missing my period, but I knew because I was tired. I was always tired. I've never sleep. Like take a nap is not my thing. So I'm just gonna prime. So I never sleep. Like it's just not a thing right now. So I was like, okay, let me check out and take a pregnancy test. No, I wasn't on birth control because it wasn't working out with my body. And I'm pretty sure a lot of people can relate to that. So yeah. So I found out that I was pregnant, and yeah, everything enrolled from there. And if you guys want to like a story about my pregnancy and everything, that's like another video. So they consider full term around 38 weeks, 40 weeks passed, and I was still pregnant. So my doctor, we already talked about that, and she was like, okay, so usually when, you know, with 40 weeks plus, we're gonna schedule you for an induction. I was like, okay, sounds good, because there's a lot of reasons people do an induction, and I'm not opposed to it at all. Oh, I should have done my eyebrow first. So she called me, and she's like, "We want to schedule an induction. If the baby comes on his own before that," I was like, "Yeah, of course I want to schedule." I really did. Mason, be careful with my phone, please. So I was like, I do want to schedule. I want to get this over with. Trust, I did not enjoy being pregnant. I know a lot of people do. A lot of women like, oh, I miss my belly. I do not. I was so uncomfortable, you guys. I don't even want to remember. So we scheduled, and she scheduled my for the 27th. So it was a Wednesday. It was June 27th. It was a Wednesday, and she's like, okay, you can come on the 27th at 8 p.m. So it's like, yes, we'll do that. And Mason wasn't still. I had no signs of labor. I had nothing. I had no pain. I had no contraction. Things were not working out, like nothing. So I packed my bags. I already had packed my bags. I watched so many YouTube videos of how packing hospital bag. And which I really suggest you guys watch those videos, because it comes really handy. So I did pack my hospital bag, and we went, me and my hubby. And I was so big, guys. I was huge. Let's just say that I got to the 200 and still working on losing all the weight. It's hard. Anyway, so we went in, and they didn't have enough rooms. So I should have backed up. So we went, if you already had a kid, you know that there's a place where they call triage, when you go in and they monitor you for a couple hours until they admit you in. So yeah, so I went in and they're like, oh, we don't have enough room. And I thought, like, when you schedule somebody, you just go and you go in and they should have a room for you, right? It's like common sense. They're like, either you can wait until a room is open, or you can go home and come back tomorrow. It's like, it's like a voice told me, like literally, somebody was like behind my ears and saying, stay, wait for a room, don't go home, just wait. Yes, baby. Filming with this child's a little bit challenging, you guys. I'll be right back. Oh, I'm gonna wait for a room. So they put us in triage, and that was after 2 hours waiting around. Put us in triage. There's only one bed, a very small bed. They didn't have like those chairs where it will fold. Wait, that it will fold into a bed. So Jenna kind of end up on the floor with a bunch of blankets. What, baby? With a bunch of blankets on the floor. He fell asleep, and they hooked me up with the thing. I changed into the hospital gown, and we just were there. Around 1 o'clock, this doctor come in and said, like, okay, unfortunately we're not, I don't see that we're gonna have room for delivery, so I'm trying to see if we can transfer you to another hospital. I was like, okay, but am I gonna get induced today, or what's gonna be? Like, yeah, they're just gonna transfer you. You can go there. They're gonna induce you there. Which I was kind of like, I don't know, because I'm not comfortable. I was already comfortable in that hospital. So she's like, I'm just gonna see. I was like, okay. Like 30 minutes later, she comes in. She's like, oh, it looks like we actually do have room. So pretty soon you're gonna go to your delivery room. I was like, okay. So I'm thinking, okay, they're gonna induce me by the end of the, that was Thursday, early Thursday. It was like around 2 o'clock. They're gonna induce me by the end of Thursday, June 28th. I'm gonna have the baby. That was what was going on in my mind. So we go. I fall asleep. And then Juna falls asleep. I didn't hear anything. All of a sudden, I have like a nurse running into my room. Like literally running, like, I don't know, something was really wrong. My heart stops. And she's like, turn the other way. I was like, but I start shaking out of nowhere, right? Because I freaked out. I start shaking because I don't know what the hell was going on. So then she's like, turn on your side, stay on your side. So, and then she kept like checking me, and she's like, turn the other way. So I turned the other way. And then all of a sudden, like, I have literally, Junior gets up, like, what's going on? And she's like, I can't find the heartbeat. I can't find the baby's heartbeat. My heart stopped. I was like, what? Then I have like, she pressed a button and she said code. I don't remember what color she said. So I have doctors, nurses all rushing in like crazy. And I'm like, what the hell's going on? I freaked out. I started freaking out. I started crying. I was like, oh my god, oh my god. Like all in my head is like, I'm gonna have a stillbirth. I don't know. I was like, when they say they couldn't find his heartbeat, and I freaked out. I went in like shock mode, like literally a shock mode. They tell Junior to hold my hand. I didn't even feel them putting IVs in. So they press it, like the guy grabbed my hand, and they told Junior to grab my hand, and they stick a needle, and blood comes rushing like all over his shirt, his pants, his shoes, and I don't know. I was like, oh my god, like the way it was so dramatic for me. It was so dramatic because all of a sudden you're sleeping and all these people come out and all they tell you is there's no heartbeat, and I'm freaking out, and they're like, we have to bring it to emergency C-section. Mind you, I had no idea. I did not do my research. Let's put it like that. I did not do my research because in my head, I'm going to do like just the way things go. I'm gonna have a vaginal birth like my mom and everybody else. Like, it's just something I didn't think it would happen to me. So what I be okay, it's gonna be great. I'm gonna take him out, he's gonna be fine. And I'm like, I don't know, you know? So the doctor is there, and I start crying. I'm like, oh my god, like you guys, I have no, like, you have no idea how I reacted. Like, you have to be there to see how I react. And the fact that they left Junior outside and I was all by myself because they have to get me prepped for the C-section. All I remember is, I remember a lot because it was so traumatic that you can't forget it. So we get there, we get to the emergency room, and she's talking to me. Everybody's talking to me, but I can't, it's like I can't understand it. I can't process. I can hear you, but I can't process. She is like, oh, we have to put a catheter in. I remember that. Then I kept remembering things. Catheter. And I'm like, they're like, oh, we have to put a catheter in. And I'm like, and then I start shaking. I'm shaking it. They're like, I can't put a catheter. I can't put a catheter. And then I have this other lady telling me to sign the freaking paper to consent that I'm giving them permission to do surgery because they have to have that. She's reading the freaking paper to me, and I'm like literally, I'm like this, looking everywhere, and all I can think about, you guys, is that he wasn't making it. Either he would make it or I wouldn't make it. Like, it was a weird thing. Reading, I can't understand. And I remember grabbing the pen and she told me to sign, and I just put a line on it. I just put it like this. And then they're like, we can't put a catheter in, we can't put a catheter in. So the anesthesiologist saw that I was out of it, literally. No, the doctor, anesthesiologist, like, she's a little bit, I have to make sure she's like relaxed. They put me that, you know, the gas that put people under for surgery. I thought that's what they're gonna do to me. I thought I'd have to, you know, put the gas in, I'll go under, I'll fall asleep and wake up with the baby. Or in my case, I thought I wasn't gonna wake up ever. So he put the gas, and I started like, and I was fighting. I remember, like, I was fighting not to fall asleep so hard. And in my head, and then I'm like telling myself, like, you're gonna die. Like, try not to die. Try not to, like, close your eyes and die. And I don't know, things like that. Like, I literally, and then they're like, the baby's okay, the heartbeat's coming up. That's what I remember. And I'm like, okay, he's okay. My head, I'm like, he's okay. I'm gonna go under. When I start to really like my eyes were starting to do this, fall asleep, he took it out. So it was just for me to like, to make me like a little bit more relaxed. And then they're like, we'll have to put up a epidural. It didn't hurt. So all this time, he's outside by himself, and he had no idea what was going on with me. What, Mason? So I was like, just tell him I'm okay. Just tell him we're okay. Just tell him we're okay. I went to talk to her and ask him if he wants to come in. I thought he would say no, to tell you guys the truth. I was like, no, he's not gonna want to come in. But he did. He actually did. Literally crying because he was scared. Like the way they took me away, and I could imagine just waiting there with like not knowing anything. Then after a little bit, he was like, you know what? He comes in, and he actually, when he came in, they cleaned me. I couldn't feel anything really, so they cleaned, you know, with the disinfecting thing for the skin, and they opened me up and they brought him in. So, but the door that he came in is where my stomach and stuff is facing. Now I couldn't see because I have the little, it's like a, I don't know, a sheet, so I can't see through it because I bet it was traumatic. And he's like, still to this day, so like, I don't even want to talk about how I saw you on that table. But I can't remember if I threw up before or after. Because okay, they usually tell you not to eat. The reason why they'll tell you not to eat during like labor, it's not because you can't eat, it's because if you have to have a C-section, something doesn't happen, like you throw up, which happened to me. So so they opened me up, and I remember like I told them like, I'm gonna throw up, I'm gonna throw up, I'm gonna throw up. And they were like, that's okay, that's okay. And they're like, that's okay, that's okay, you can throw up. You guys, like I was like staying like this on the table, and my head was like, bleh. And my hair was like on this side, this is the net. I threw up all over my hair. You know what I mean? So I threw up, and then Jonah comes in. And so they opened me up, I guess. And all of a sudden, they're like, okay, we're gonna feel pressure. But I thought in my head that when they said you're gonna feel pressure, I mean like pressure down there or something. So that's what I thought. Then they're like, just try to breathe through it. You guys, when they were, because they were about to take him out, when they're trying to take him out, I don't know why the pressure was on my chest. And I'm like, okay, that's it for me. That's it. There's no coming back from this. And Jonas did like, breathe, breathe, breathe. I'm like, I can't breathe. I couldn't breathe. And I was like, oh my God, what the hell? And after like, it felt like an eternity, but I'm pretty sure it wasn't. So after a little bit, he came out. And he cried like this. Like a little cry, that was it. He didn't even cry like hard or anything. His dad went straight to him. They took him to check him out. They didn't bring him to me because they had to check what was going on, what made his heart beat drop so low that we have to have a C-section. but they took him out, and then as they checked him and everything, his face was so soft, and I touched him, I cried. It's like, oh my god, thank god everything's okay. And that was like around 4. He was born at 4:20. Yeah, and then he was born, and everybody was so surprised because that wasn't the plan. Like, it's weird to say it because you plan everything, but sometimes things don't go the way you thought it was. It's not meant to be like that. Yeah, it was rough. It was a scary situation that you don't usually think people go through it, but people do. Don't feel pressured by, oh, the doctor told me this. If you feel like, this is for real, this is very important. If you feel anything is wrong, it doesn't matter if you're paranoid, it doesn't matter. They have to check you. They have to tell them whatever you feel. I don't care. Your instincts as a mom, right, Mies? Because every day until today, I ask myself, what would have been if when they gave me that option, should I have gone home? Should I, when they gave me that option to go home, because they didn't have enough room, things could have been a lot worse. And I can't put my words on it. Even like his dad is like, I can't even talk about that. Because if we did, Mason might not been, he wouldn't have been here, and we wouldn't have this channel. And things like, everything happens for a reason. And trust your instinct, guys. It literally saved our lives. It saved like the most beautiful baby in the world. So that's gonna be it for today's channel, and I really hope you guys enjoyed this story. And for all the mamas out there, this is just a little piece of information. Don't be scared. I know you guys can do it. And if you, once again, if you haven't subscribed to my channel, please feel free to hit that subscribe button, and don't forget to give this video a thumbs up. Also, I'm trying to see if I can have a schedule for my videos, at least every weekend, to have a video out there. It's kind of hard because with the baby, with the school, it's kind of limited time. So I'm just gonna try my best to have maybe every Saturday have a video. Just let me know down below what days you guys would like to watch the vlog, and I hope you guys have a wonderful day or night, whatever you are, and I'll see you guys on my next video. Bye.